see how it's gonna run. But like I was saying, we can now do the rite of initiation and hopefully get told who the alm of water is. So let's try this again.
I see you've all made it. Her Majesty Queen Palomina would forthwith bestow upon the appointed alms the rites of initiation. Alm of fire, Hina. Alm of wind, Karina. Alm of the moon, Morley.
By the way, remember
Please
Morley and
enter the
Karina are in their
Soul Guard,
specific
you
outfits.
and your pet may also enter the sanctorium. Come.
Would you look at that? The alm of water never did show.
Hope we won't have to wait too long.
Is he referring to our pet as the dragon?
Alms of the land. Once every 4 years, you gather here to begin your journey.
Hold on. That's the guy that ran into us at the fountain.
You're right.
With the untimely disappearances of the Alm of Earth and the Alm of the Moon, our world has been teetering on the edge of oblivion. Yet tonight, the Alm of the Moon stands before us in the Sanctorium once more. Morley, the Moon's chosen, we are most heartened to hear that time has been restored to the parish of Eterne. Please, continue on your mission to protect the future.
Yes, Your Majesty.
We will now commence the sacred rites of initiation. By the powers vested in us, the Queen of Illistana blesses you with the pure waters of Pritta. May it protect you on your alms journey. Hina, accept your duty as alm and receive the blessings of Salamando. Karina, accept your duty as alm and receive the blessings of Sylphid. Morley, accept your duty as alm and receive the blessings of Luna.
With the alm of earth gone, that leaves a total of 4 alms remaining. The alm of wood can be found along your path to the Tree of Mana. You will be expected to meet them at Elusia Isle, as is the custom. While the alms of light and darkness have yet to be named, they should be arriving in the capital in due time. However, the remaining alm is already here, in this very room.
He knows.
You mean the Alm of Water? But they haven't been named yet.
That's
Alm of water is you, Your Majesty.
How could you possibly know?
You overheard.
Master Passar is correct. I have indeed been named the Alm of Water.
Wow! A queen and an alm. What are the odds?
You could
But
have let us
she-
know, you know.
She doesn't want the
I
title,
did
though.
not hide this fact out of malice. Pray forgive the pretense.
Then do get on with the rites, if you don't mind.
I, Palomina, accept my duty as alm and receive the blessings of Undine.
Your Majesty, O gracious alm of water, please faithfully see your duty through to its end. The world is depending on you.
That slimy scumbag.
Soul Guard Val,
Yes, ma'am?
I am counting on your protection on our journey to the Tree of Mana, such as it is.
I won't let you down.
My fellow alms, I am in your hands.
He has ulterior motives, because her brother will be taking the throne now. And he's young.
Your Majesty, if I may, are you prepared to leave for the Mana Tree with us?
Now that my role as the Alm of Water has been revealed, I imagine it will not take long for the news to spread through the capital.
Can she put pants
Pasar
on?
seems poised to rush in as soon as your seat is vacant.
If only I had the time to talk with Niccolo first. I could have been assured of one ally at least, but I was unable to locate him.
You make it sound like Pasar's a criminal mastermind.
This isn't a matter of just one bad actor. Elistana has a complicated history.
If he's a crook, just throw him out of town. Doesn't sound so complicated to me.
In a city this big, everyone has connections. Pasar has his own allies and flunkies, political ties to other officials, and influential citizens.
In the past, the wealthy preyed on the poor to fatten their purses. Pasar benefited greatly from that old system.
I read a book on the historical stratification of Ilistana's hierarchy. It said the rich got richer on the backs of poor citizens working just to make ends meet.
My father the king had only just begun to reform that inextricably integrated inequality, but the newer system is shaky at best. As I took on my father's mantle, so my brother will succeed me. However, he is quite young. Pasar may take advantage of this and sway others to his cause. If I could be assured that there were checks on Pasar's power in place, I would leave for the Mana Tree this instant.
Palomina! There you are, Palomina!
I feel like we're gonna build
Ian,
groups.
you should not be out at this hour. Go home and rest.
Rest? How can I be expected to rest? Come, we should talk privately in your chambers.
May I prevail upon you to be present for this discussion?
Did he say to go to the Queen's chambers? Is that okay? I mean, are we allowed in?
I find the present predicament supersedes any worries of privacy on my part. Case in point, I did indeed extend the invitation.
I knew I hated that Pasar creep. Oh, it makes me so mad!
Marina, you're in the presence of royalty.
There is no need to soften your sentiments on my account. I apologize on his behalf.
You shouldn't have to apologize for anything, Your Majesty.
That is kind of you to say. Thank you.
Yeah, she's one of us now, so. Run, jump. Run, jump. Yep.
Allow me to formally introduce you. This is Ian, my younger brother.
Brother? Then that must mean he's the crown prince.
Yes, apologies, but there's no time for pleasantries. I just received a report that Niccolo has been arrested.
What?
Niccolo? Wasn't that the name of your guardian, Morley?
Whoa, what's going on here?
He has been charged with obstructing the flow of water throughout the capital. It must be a mistake.
What about proof?
If Pasar is behind this, he can fabricate some. He used the ceremony to distract us.
But why frame Niccolo?
As a renowned merchant, Niccolo has his paws in many pies. He has even thwarted several of Pasar's malicious motions using his influential ties. If Niccolo is jailed while I journey to fulfill my duties as the Alm, no one will be able to aid Ian with his new role as ruler.
You sound like you've already given up.
Oh.
Madeline? How did you get in here?
I've accompanied Niccolo on many a foray into the palace. The guards know not to bother me.
Do you have a plan?
But of course! All you have to do is find out what's really causing the water issues before Passar can produce his proof. Father sent us to sniff out clues, but before we could report back, he was captured. So I'll tell Mew what we would have told him. Our noses took us to the Luca ruins.
I see. The Luca ruins were known as the Water Ruins. Perhaps the capital's water problems were not due to a mana-deficient disaster after all.
Is it time to call up the guards, Doom, you think?
No, I would like to see for myself before involving any additional aid. We must keep the search small to avoid our adversaries noticing our advance. I will summon the guards later, should the need arise.
Allow me to accompany you, Your Majesty. I want to find my father.
Me too. I'm the Soul Guard, and it's my job to make sure you're all kept safe.
I am heartened to have such able associates. Let us find what secrets lie in the ruins and rescue our stray friend.
It's settled. We'll leave at first light.
I love that we're leaving at first light, even though it would be smarter to actually leave right now. And we now have Palomina in the group, so we'll have her.
We gotta figure out what's causing these water problems.
Is she not able to actually be the party?
And fast. Let's head to the Luca ruins right away.
Unless she said it's like a guest NPC right now, maybe? Eh. Oh well. There's the little Undines. I think I actually was already like kind of found the ruins by accident. Maybe. I think I already found the ruins though. Wait, shiny object. Must get the shiny. Oh. Jump here. Jump here. Get back on.
Yes.
Gold clover. Yeah, it was a shiny object, but it was just a golden clover. That doesn't really matter.
The Luca ruins are past Prita Ridge, not to be confused with the ruins on the plateau. You gotta go farther than that.
Oh, Madeline, do not forget to give them the vessel.
You have the vessel already?
Silly me.
This is an elemental vessel. We call it the Undine Flask. You can use it to protect yourself from the monsters in the ruins.
Oh, how fortunate. I have not seen that flask in far too long. Where did you locate it?
Passar had been borrowing it, but I had a chance to snoop after he left his abode, so I took it. The chance and the flask.
Yet
don't
another
question that
topic
bag.
I wish to have words with Passar about. Ian, do you swear to look after the kingdom while I am gone?
On my honor.
Oh, okay, so I can hit him with... Okay, that's gonna be fun. Oh, we have a new one. That means we gotta do something. See what everybody looks like with water. Okay, that is actually really cool, especially with the dragon on his shoulder. He's become a duelist, and honestly, I want to... Honestly, that looks really cool. Alright, your turn. So that's where the cane is for. Okay, and that's actually really cool. Karina, your turn. This is where she's gonna get the duelist gloves, I think. Yep. Oh no, still the staff. Okay, so she still keeps the staff. But she's now a dragon master. Alright. First form. Let's see what she's like with the wind. She's a butterfly. She's a rune seer. Okay. Okay. Now she's just she's just that. Okay. Now for the water form. Let's see what she becomes. Okay, she's a Grim Reaper. Okay, Little Miss Reaper. She actually scares me. She's terrifying.
Welcome. What will it be?
I would like to buy a new weapon.
Will that be
For
all?
when,
Much
yep.
appreciated.
Equip that.
Thank you for coming.
Are you in love with the Reaper?
Welcome. Please peruse what we have. Come again soon.
I feel like I need to put you on a leash then. Hey, we're going that direction, so sure. There was another person with a side quest, so I want to go grab the other side quest as well. Oh, there's 2 side quests. Okay, so I realize I don't have my house key, so I need to go find...
Oh.
Okay.
It's working! I'm brimming with power!
May as well grab the side quest while we're here. I'm actually... The map on this game is sometimes stupid. It does not actually tell you where they're at.
Hey there.
Okay, so a monster quest, a find an item, and something to do with the lighthouse.
Let's use the meridian to travel.
This way.
I again wish to offer my appreciation for this assistance.
Happy to help. No one wants the bad guy to win.
Pasar also framed my father. I won't let that go unaccounted for.
Once we know what's causing the issue, we can help Niccolo.
Okay. Why is I not actually seeing her in the party, though? Ah, that's why. I need to actually set her into the party.
This is kind of exciting.
Nice!
Let those who want the fan service have the fan service.
I have been summoned. Bring you purity. My bed.
One more. I'll carry on from here. They were nothing but hot air.
You guys wanted the fan service. Okay, if... So I have her out of the party, so I will be taking over the wind form.
Yes!
Alright, let's go find our first.
Look what the cat's trapped.
Celtic boomerang! Got it! Take this! Celtic boomerang! Okay! You're mine! Come at me! Feeling good! Take this!
One rival remains.
Okay!
You're not getting away.
They weren't so tough.
Alright, that is one down. There were some other quests, though.
Don't waste too much time on this.
You're mine! Right go! Feeling
I grow stronger with every battle.
Let's plan our next move.
There we go, got that. So that's now there. Let's see what the level is for this one, because the less... level 14.
Take this! Come at me!
Do our foes follow?
Okay, so I know if I can get my charge and save it for that, I can do that. So we'll come back on that one. I'm also not that... I'm a little low level on that one, too.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Place back. Well... It says it's... The mirror armor exceeds excess items will be lost. Okay, so I'm already have the armor. That's why. All right, well, we'll hold on to it then. Never know, might be useful to keep it there for right now.
Taking this? Take this! One more. Here I go! Okay.
You're all so powerful!
The fun thing is, like, I'm extremely rusty on this game because I haven't played it in a while. So, skill-wise, I'm, like, kind of bad. But I'm slowly remembering how to play this game, and I'm getting combos back that are helpful. Yeah, I already came here. Like, I was already at this place once.
Hmm?
Okay. Alright, so we got that back. Is it here or was it somewhere else? Where was that quest? Yeah, it's... Because we got that one, report back, find the key somewhere in... So this is the one I'm actually working on now, and it's...
I will take over.
I got this.
We don't want... So, we need to go
Where
this way.
to next? Taking this?
So, Deadpool, you're liking Palomina? And her, apparently, every single outfit she decides to have is extremely revealing on points? Yeah, I figured you would. Sadly, can't play as her in the town, though. Okay, that's an entire lie, because I'm guaranteeing it's the outfit that you're in love with. Or is the outfit just a bonus?
Oh.
House key. Alright, so we can turn this back to her.
Where to next?
Alright, so leave here.
the meridian to travel.
I do love fast travel options like that. Makes it so much easier. Even though I could summon the Bakul, I don't really want to use the Bakul that often. Because you kind of skip a lot of like areas that you wouldn't really take a think or actually think about. Here's the guy's going to cover your shift, and there's your medicine.
I'm one step closer to becoming a true soul guard.
And I have the blessing of light. Here's this guy. There's your house key back.
That was a great new experience.
And I got money from that one. I actually did not give her... I haven't checked to see if she can actually unlock anything.
Awesome! Keep it up! Just getting started.
I'm getting stronger day by day. Good job, me.
I'm on the right track. My horizons have broadened.
May this cultivate our connection. My bond with the spirit's virgins. May this cultivate our connection. My bond with the spirit's virgins. May this cultivate our connection. My bond with the spirit's virgins.
There we go. I had to give her at least some kind of skills. Okay, yeah, we can give her arrow rain. And we'll give her that. I'm not a big fan of how they have the seeds, to be honest. I prefer the last game's way of it. Which was like every level you got a couple of points and you would put them into a specific slot.
I'm one step closer to becoming a true soul guard.
Actually, that would be good for him. Get rid of that, and I will find that one I just got.
Let's use the meridian to travel.
Alright, there we go.
Let's rest up.
I want to see the ruins. I kind of already was up here. I kind of already had made my way up to the ruins, kind of.
Henceforth, I propose that you all call me simply Palomina. We are to be travel companions, are we not? I feel that a familiar form of address would suffice.
All right. Then, welcome to the crew, Palomina.
I am glad to be here.
Watch yourselves, everyone.
For your assistance.
Take this! Tilted boomerang! Just ready! You're mine!
Oh, is that all? Oh, is that all?
I'm brimming with power.
Oh shit. Those were level 53s. Meaning that both sides have some stupidly broken levels.
Those ruins look like they're hiding something.
Yeah. Makes my hair stand on end.
Curious as they may be, for now we must continue on to the Luca ruins.
We can return if we have the chance.
Let's plan our next move.
Yeah, you mimic curiosity.
Gloves are off. Tilted boomerang. One more.
Truthfully, I am disappointed.
Taking this.
You will not stand in the way of our goal.
You're mine. Tilted boomerang.
This power welling within me. See what you are made of.
You're mine. Tilted boomerang.
Next, the elements not very end.
Got some syrup. Grizzly.
I think we came across a meeting of the minds.
Just what I need. Got it. Let's keep moving. This is kind of exciting. This might be useful.
All that for candy. I was hoping for at least an item of better. I would have been okay with like another cookie or something. But no, just Wow, invisible wall that I can't go through.
Let's plan our next move.
Okay, there's the ruins.
Long ago, the Luca ruins were a place of worship. I mentioned before how some refer to the place as the Water Ruins, did I not? Our ancestors built it for those who wished to pay homage to the spirits. Now, however, there are hardly any who venture out in this vicinity.
You'd think that lots of people would want to come see such a beautiful place.
Do you like historical sites and ruins, Karina? I have studied the topic extensively myself.
I'm not so much interested in ruins as I am in seeing everything I can. If I'm on the alms pilgrimage, might as well make the most of it. Still, it is pretty. I had no idea there were places like this to explore. I guess I'm lucky to be the alm after all.
What a mysterious place. The plants look so different.
I can see why people thought this was a good spot to pray to the spirits, though. Taking this.
Selfie! Selfie boomerang! Easy! Feel it! Selfie boomerang! Come at me!
When push comes to shove, I don't hold back.
Got some syrup. I'll take you all on. You're mine. Taking this. Time to shine.
No way! Inside a bubble?
I do not believe you can be in the bubble indefinitely. Be careful.
Looks like this'll carry me where I need to go. Got some syrup.
Karina, may I inquire as to the name of your curious companion?
She's called Ramco, and she's my best friend. She even wanted to come with me on the pilgrimage after I was named the Alm of Wind.
How honorable. It is lovely to make your acquaintance, Ramco.
Did I just find a... Oh, lordy. Okay, so she has another weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn her off of that form for a second. Yep. Okay, so it's her main outfit. Oh no, she just gets a bell. Alright, back into her scythe form.
Power of mana! I'm brimming with power!
Thank you.
That's a little suspicious right there. Yep, I knew it. Boss battle.
Oh, great. A dead end.
There's something weird about this water
No,
bubble.
I don't think
Weirder
it
than the
does.
obvious, I mean.
Perhaps the problems with the water supply pertain to this puzzle.
What now?
The device could yet be a deceptive decoy.
You're not wrong. Let's keep an eye out on the way. Stay sharp.
Please don't be a giant crab. Where did they come from?
That's quite a lot of monsters. Heads up!
Well, let's get this done.
Make use of the water's power. We can overcome it.
Salamander! This should be the last. Time to call on the elemental spirit. Reinforcements. Get ready. Tina, get behind me.
You better get through this.
You're mine! Feel it too! Go! Silphish! Next! Silphish boomerang! You're mine! Thanks! Fireball! Alright, here I go! Got it!
Does anybody have water? Does anybody have water?
You can handle this? I won't lose!
That burns!
This should be the last of them.
Does anybody have water?
I was trying to avoid using that.
Remind me to take the stairs next time.
Strange that such a surge of opponents might occur in this space.
That's one way to keep a secret. Make sure no one can reach your lair without defeating a horde of monsters.
Morley's right. There's something up ahead that no one wants us to find. Let's go.
Probably what's causing the block of water.
More monsters may have been alerted to our maneuvers after that melee.
We were quiet enough to go unnoticed. Probably.
We are in the clear, it seems.
Just be careful. There's something strange about this butterfly. This is kind of exciting. Is this? Yes! Let's rest up.
Yeah, we're doing a save. Because I haven't saved since I got her, and I would hate to lose what we got. And I actually have a new ability I would like to switch out. Honestly, I kind of need to give him a strength sigil anyways. Yeah, I'll leave it. I don't mind Thunder Saber. Oh, look who it is.
Master, Her Majesty Queen Palomina is here with the alms. What? How?
Why?
This location turned out to be the source of the water's stagnation. Was this dastardly deed your doing?
You should be on your way to the mana tree and out of my fur by now.
You put the citizens of Illistana in danger in order to frame Niccolo. Why?
Simple. He stood in the way of my ambitions. I would make a much better king than that sniveling brat. This small bit of suffering on the part of the people is necessary to achieve my ultimate goal.
You would sacrifice the well-being of the many for the benefit of the few. Gone are the days when Illistana's wealthy could impose their will over the common good.
Those with the means should have the right to lay down the law to those who lack it. That system propelled the capital into the prosperity it sees to this day. Perhaps your appointment as Alm is the goddess, making her will known. After all, you must give up your position and leave the capital. She is telling you that you, Queen Palamina, are no longer needed in Illistana.
There is no higher honor than being chosen as an alm. You're just trying to make excuses for your underhanded plot.
An honor? An honor to throw your life away for a rotten world of filth? You may keep that honor, sir. No matter. Now that you have discovered my plan, you must be disposed of. Just think, a world that has lost all of its alms. What an interesting place that would be.
You would lose mana, you doofus. Okay, what did he summon? It sounds like a giant crab. It's the same one. It's the same giant crab from the first game.
To think that Passar would unleash such an uncontrollable opponent.
Now's the time to act, not think, Palamina.
As the official soul guard, I'll protect you all.
The spirit will answer our call.
Just what I need. Feeling good. Take this. Yikes! That's powerful. I got this. Here, use this. Time to call on the elemental spirit. Take this. Here, use this. Got it. Feeling good.
Calls for the elemental vessel.
You're mine. Feeling good. Watch out for the beam. Not doing Time to call on elemental spirits. You can handle this. No holding back. You're mine. Self-hit boomerang.
We cannot waste any more words on this monster. It must be felled. We can't get the car enough time to make it escape.
Look out!
Well, the thing. It's dead. Oh, there you go. You can enjoy that little picture there. Dead.
Blasted curse it all! How could the mighty full metal hugger have fallen?
Your schemes end now, Pasar. This is the end of your bid for the throne.
So you don't have to worry about your trip to the mana tree.
Fools! You yearn for your own destruction at the hands of the mana goddess! It beggars belief!
Who's really the fool here? Sounds like the whining of a loser who wishes he were worthy enough to be an alm.
The alms' pilgrimage is a revered tradition throughout the world. We have been chosen to preserve the future by the fairy and the elemental spirits.
Your life is your own to live, not to sacrifice for the sake of others.
None of us want to live at the expense of our loved ones. We are their hope for the future.
So you're saying that the alms are not tethered to this world with petty desires like life and freedom, but an empty existence.
That's not what she meant.
Go! Waste the rest of your short lives traveling to the mana tree for all I care.
No! He got away.
Leave him. I will dispatch the royal guards to deal with it.
What a relief! Thank you all.
Undine.
Yeah, there she is. I was wondering when we were going to see her.
Oh, what a horrible mess. Full Metal Hugger interfered with the water flow, which in turn drained away my power. Let me tell you, it has not been fun. But I believe I have you to thank for punishing those imbeciles in my stead. Thank you, Alm of Water.
I came to help not as the Alm, but as the Queen of Illistana. I needed to restore water to my people.
I see. Your final act as queen, then. Fairy has told me a lot about you. I can tell by your expression that you've come to your decision, though.
Yes. I am no longer wary of abdicating the throne. With this, Niccolo's good name should have been restored. Shall we return to the capital?
We'll see it in its actual glory.
I am relieved that Undine has been rescued.
All's well that ends well. We can let you know once we get back.
Yes. Let us return to the capital.
Wait, whose was that for? For Morley. We can now unlock his next one. Do I want to unlock water? Let's see. Spikes can come dealing slash damage. He's in light, so I think we're going to unlock light.
I have the spirits. I'm on the right track. My horizons have broadened.
Awesome. Keep it up.
There we go. Yeah, I ain't gonna attempt that because I'm not dumb. I do need to probably... Wait, what's my thing at? 43. Darn.
Where to next?
I might wander around and complete all those later. I went to the wrong one.
Let's use the meridian to travel.
I do need to go back and, like, complete areas to make sure I've got everything that is available to be unlocked. It's a bunny.
You've returned!
That's Niccolo?
Father, you're all right.
Once the water in the capital began flowing as usual, they cleared me of all charges. I was told that Pasar is on the run, but we can consider this case closed.
I wasn't expecting that.
Father, I would like to introduce my travel companions.
It's a pleasure to meet the convoy of alms, and to see Mew again, Morley, Alm of the Moon. Mew looks surprised. Don't you know that nothing escapes these ears of mine? For my part, I hope the rest of Mew Alms and Mew Honorable Soul Guard will take good care of Morley and Palomina.
Your Majesty, I'm so happy to hear that you've announced your appointment as the Alm of Water. What do you mean by that? Well, Queen Palomina told me in no uncertain terms to keep her status as the Alm a secret.
Usually, the Alm is named with a ceremony by the fountain. It's a big deal. Without the public announcement, everyone assumed that the Alm wasn't chosen yet.
She begged and pleaded with me not to tell anyone. I couldn't tell her no.
I apologize for my unwillingness, Fairy.
Sounds like the Queen's got a stubborn streak.
The waters of Illistana are so refreshing.
Undine's back.
It's good to see you again, Undine.
Well, I had to attend my alms ceremony, and I wanted to be sure to thank everyone again for all of their help in the ruins. Now then, Palomina, allow me to explain your appointment as the Alm. You have worked hard to give the people of Illistana a place where all walks of life can come together. You made the capital what it is today. It is the very nature of water to flow. You managed to overcome the stagnated worries in your own heart and move forward. This is no small feat. You have shown the great city of Illistana the truth behind their water woes. And in doing so, you managed to dispel your fears and do your duty as queen. Now then, Fairy, if you please.
Of course, Undine. Your Majesty, Undine has judged you worthy. Water-wise Queen Palomina, by the grace of the Goddess of Mana, I name you the Alm of Water.
It would be my privilege. I promise to ensure the continued prosperity of Illistana by fulfilling my duty as the Alm. Now then, my fellow Alms, I believe we have a journey to complete.
The Alms of Light and Darkness should arrive in Illistana shortly. Until then, Mew all have time to enjoy the capital. See the sights, try the local delicacies.
We still get to stay in our rooms at the palace, right?
Woohoo!
Why do I have to go to the inn?
Aw, poor baby.
I'm not a baby. I just wanted to stay together. Oh well, I'll try and be on my best behavior for the Queen.
There is no need to go out of your way. From now on, I am simply Palomina, Alm of Water. Ian, I know that with you on the throne, our kingdom will flourish.
I will not let you down.
I know you will not. I am afraid that I must leave Ian's ascension in your paws, Niccolo.
My debt will be repaid with interest, Your Majesty.
I believe our promise is no longer in peril.
I suppose that I might need more instruction on how to govern a kingdom after all.
Looking forward to it, Your Highness.
And so, the Queen was named the Alm. A rare occurrence, but it just goes to show that anyone in the world might be bestowed the honor of joining the pilgrimage, no matter their upbringing. Each Alm is chosen based on their own merits. Will I have the chance to ask Fairy the reason why she chose me?
Wonder who the Alms of Light and Darkness will be. They're coming by boat, so I guess we can leave as soon as they arrive. Better make sure we're prepared, just in case.
What's Hina up to at the palace? We haven't spent this long apart since we left Tiania. She might be lonely by herself in a strange new place. That settles it. I'll go check on her.
So I'm sneaking into the palace, I guess. I wonder if this is where I meet the light and dark alms.
So Hina and the others are in the palace. The alms probably have real fancy rooms at the palace for the night. It's late, but maybe I can still try the front entrance? Whatever. I'll figure it out when I get there.
Can I go in here yet? Or am I still, like, locked out? Are you kidding? There's a light and I can't even go check. Not even gonna go through the front, we're just gonna go to the window.
Her room's gotta be around here, right? There's someone there.
What's Val up to, I wonder?
Heya! Hina! It's just me!
She almost just killed the soul
I figured
guard.
you might be lonely, so I wanted to check and make sure everything's okay.
Oh, you thought I was the lonely one? But you weren't lonely at all, right?
No, of course not. In fact, I was busy making plans for the trip.
Ah, yes, the picture of Soul Guard preparedness.
That's right.
Joking aside, I realized I'm more weak-willed than I thought.
Hina?
If I'm being completely honest, I'm scared.
Scared of what?
Completing my duty as the Alm and sacrificing my soul. It's terrifying. When we set out on this journey, I hadn't really thought about the consequences of becoming the Alm. Of what I'd really be giving up. I never questioned my role before. It's ingrained in our traditions, after all. Our purpose in this world has always been to continue our way of life. The alms are how we protect the future. But now, after traveling to all these exotic locations and meeting so many different people, both good and bad, I realized... Never mind. I'm probably overthinking it.
Ow!
Oh!
Did someone just throw candy at me?
What's up?
Orin!
Sorry for eavesdropping. Can I ask? If you two could be together forever, would you? Continue living your lives as you are now, until you both grow old and gray. If you never want to let each other go, I can make that happen. I can show you a future free of the alms sacrifice. If you trust me, come to the pier by the market before sunrise. I'll be waiting.
I don't trust Orin. I really do not trust him. We know that he was a soul guard, and that he was in love with the Earth
No
Alm.
more alms. Do you think a future without sacrifices is possible?
But what'll happen to us and our mission?
I want to hear what Orin has to say.
Hina?
Okay, let's go talk to Orin.
I just want to know in the timeline if this is taking place after Legends of Mana and Trails of Mana, or if this is before.
Do you remember when we were kids and I got hopelessly lost just outside of the village?
Oh, yeah. Once I noticed you were gone, I ran out to search for you. When I found you, you were crying, which made me cry.
I know you must have been scared, but it meant a lot that you came to look for me anyway.
Of course, Hina. Even when we were little, I didn't want to be apart from you.
Me too. Val, You know, I've always...
Hina?
Never mind. It can wait until after we meet up with Orin.
We left without telling anybody. Do you think we should have included the rest of the group in this? They're alms too.
True, but it's already late. And I know that Karina, for one, was exploring the palace from top to bottom. I bet she's fast asleep by now. Also, I get the feeling that everyone else has already come to terms with their role as alms. But I just can't. I don't want to have to give all of this up. I want to keep living my life. And now that I've realized that, I know that what I really want is to stay here and keep making memories with you, Val. It's silly, but I don't want the others to see how selfish I've become. How unworthy I am to be an alm.
Don't say that! You were personally chosen by an elemental spirit. You'll make a fantastic almifier.
Thanks, Val. That does actually make me feel better.
You're not the only selfish one. I wish I could keep traveling with you forever. Not to the Mana Tree, just anywhere. And everywhere. But I don't know how much stock we can put in Orin's plan. If there's no other choice, I think it's our duty to see this pilgrimage through.
Agreed. I accepted the title, and I will do what needs to be done. But I'd like to know our options first. You know, you're a pretty good soul guard, Val. I was scared to talk about how I was feeling. I thought maybe the others, or even you, Val, might be disappointed in me.
Hina, nothing you say would ever make me think less of you. And I know the rest of the convoy feels the same. They'd listen to what you have to say.
You're right. I'll talk to everyone when we get back.
But first, we gotta hear Orin out.
Honestly, they've had that relationship since the beginning. And the only way I see that something's going to happen is they're going to realize that there has to be another way. And honestly, there has... Oh, yeah, you can just teleport up there as I'm about to make my way up there. I'm in the water. I don't trust you, Orin.
Good. You're willing to take a chance on me.
We want to hear you out, at least. What is it that you plan to do? How can you make it so that alms aren't needed? Won't the world fall to ruin if the alms don't sacrifice their souls to the Mana Tree and replenish the depleted mana power?
It won't. I'm going to change the unjust laws of fate that rule this world of ours. I can fix it all. And the world will be better for it. For people like Hina. And Liza.
Yep.
Liza? You mean like Liza?
It figures you'd know her. She was a soul guard from Tiania like you. After she completed her mission, we settled down together. She's the love of my life.
We heard she got married, but didn't know who her partner was.
Is she okay? Where is she?
She's around. Still in Guju, actually. 4 years ago, well, she was named the Alm of Earth.
Liza became an alm? But didn't disaster befall Guju?
Just because the village was destroyed doesn't mean everyone was lost. But living on the edge of a knife, waiting for fate to strike you down is no life at all. I need your help to change this world for good.
So, why ask the two of us?
Any alm would be fine, but I don't know. When I look at you two, I see a lot of me and Liza in you. That's why I need you both to help me. What do you say? Want to change the world?
I want to see the future that Val and I can make together.
Sounds like I'm at your service, Orin.
I knew I could count on the pair of you. Hop aboard and let me show you what I found.
Did something happen to Liza and Guchu?
These days, she has a hard time moving. And it seems that she's still considered the alm of our village, even after all these years. But I just can't let her go to the Mana Tree.
Where are you taking us?
A small island with a place called Rhaenys Shrine, where we can perform the ritual.
What ritual?
It's a ritual that allows another person to borrow the life energy of an alm.
That sounds dangerous. Will this ritual hurt Hina in any way?
Everything will work out. Using the power of a person chosen by the elementals, I can make it so the alms won't have to sacrifice themselves, just like in the past.
Oh.
He's sacrificing
you mentioned
Hina.
Something about that on the Prim. Is that why you're traveling the world right now?
Yep. I've been searching everywhere for a way to fix things. I'd be willing to do just about anything as long as it's for Liza.
He's sacrificing Hina for Liza.
And that's how I happened upon the two of you.
Can't really run there on a boat.
What's that?
That is Rhaenys Shrine. It was built back in the time of Fadiel to honor the elementals and give thanks to the spirits. The elemental spirits are more in tune with things like this altar, so it's a good place to perform this ritual. I'm gonna head straight for the altar and get things set up. The terrain is a bit tricky here, so watch your step.
It's a long way up.
Careful, Hina. It really is hard to keep your footing here.
Thanks, Val. Such a mysterious place we found ourselves in. Each breath of air feels so crisp and clean. The breeze is nice too. Val, I figured out what I really want. I want to go back to Tiania. With you. I want to hear the rumbles of our volcano as we go about our lives. Smiling, laughing, enjoying each other. Is that selfish of me?
Hina, of course it's not. I want the same thing. That's the whole reason I came here.
Really? You too? Then I'm glad it's not just me.
Honestly, the others wouldn't sit there and feel bad
Taking this?
about her decision. She's doing what she wants and just wants to live her life. That's all the elemental...
Let's get started. Go stand in the center of the altar.
Hina, good luck.
Not so fast. You too, Val.
What? Me?
This ritual allows someone to borrow another's life force, remember? Hina needs your support physically to hold her up.
I'd rather you were with me anyway, Val. Please.
He's gonna sacrifice them both.
Okay.
He had second thoughts there for a second.
Is it weird that standing up here makes me nervous?
Yeah, it's weird. I'm not nervous. I'm with you. And we'll be together from here on out.
Lam Ratila Konuila Mila Raila Fonil Zara Seki Shakri Fukri Jadila Rotola Zula Tura Lola Lazul
Hang on.
Mula Shuzra Pula Rela.
Orin, what are you doing? This feels like...
You've got it, Val. This ritual is actually used to draw out the abilities of people with particular powers. In other words, you, Val, can reduce living things to their essence. Their core stones.
Into what?
When Liza told me about this little boy from her village who could crystallize monsters, I figured she was kidding. It sounded like a silly myth. But once I saw you in action, I realized you might be the answer I've been searching for. All I needed was the ritual in order to use your powers. And now, I'll have the core stone of an alm. With it, I'll be one step closer to accomplishing what I set out to do.
And there's her core stone.
You're coming with me to Elusia Isle.
Orin! This isn't... We didn't want this! You said we could be together! We trusted you!
I had to, Val. But her sacrifice won't be in vain. I promise you.
Val.
Hina, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. I didn't mean to do this. It's all my fault. If I didn't have these stupid powers, you'd be...
I always thought we'd get married and have lots of children. You'd grow into a wise old man, and I'd be by your side through the years. That was the future I wanted for us.
Hina, no!
What does not wait for a lifetime, even if the
My, that is quite the quandary.
Turned into a core stone? I had noticed when monsters transformed into rocks during fights, but I didn't know it was your doing, Val.
You're sitting here feeling sorry for yourself. But Orin isn't the only one to blame for this fiasco.
I know.
You know? Like you know that it's your whole job to prevent things like this from happening, Mr. Soulguard?
Karina, is this really the time?
No. She's right. I have no right to call myself a soul guard.
You won't even stand up for yourself? Pathetic.
How should we proceed?
What do you mean? You all still have a duty to fulfill at the Mana Tree. And Val is still charged with protecting the alms along the way. That hasn't changed. With the loss of the Alm of Fire, the village of Tiania is in grave danger. The longer you hesitate, the wider the damage may spread.
And we can still get her back.
How can I possibly make it to the Mana Tree when I can't even protect a single person?
Where do you think you're going?
Karina, leave him be. I know how you feel, but you're only pouring salt into the wound at this point.
Oh, come on, Morley. Don't tell me you're not mad at Val, too.
Of course I am. But yelling at him now won't help. He should have talked to us before taking Hina on this fool's errand. But what's done is done.
I just don't get it. How could this have happened to Hina?
We received word this morning that Dorfer volcano is active. The extent of the damage is not yet known. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure, so goes the saying. The village is vulnerable.
What about Val? If he quits, will we have to make the pilgrimage to the Mana Tree on our own?
A complex conundrum to be sure. I do not think it wise to withdraw with Val in this state.
Perhaps I can make Val see reason. All he needs is a nudge in the right direction. Leave this to me. Consider it payment from your assistance with my wrongful imprisonment.
Father knows what he's doing. Let him try.
Yeah, well, maybe you can knock some sense into that thick head of his.
He's suffered enough as it is. I doubt he could handle another blow to his mind or body after what he's been through.
Thing is, we don't know if Hina's technically dead. She was just turned into the cornerstone. And maybe there's a way to reverse it.
I have a duty to the rest of the alms. They need protection. They need me. But how can I protect everyone when I'm the reason Hina... And how do I even face them? I wish none of this had ever happened. Once we get back, if we'd never left the pier, everything would be different. Hina.
Aye.
If only I didn't have this stupid power. If only someone else had been chosen as the Soul Guard. Hina, I'm so sorry.
There you are, Val.
Okay, so, sorry, he said that he was searching for it, so even if Val had not been the Soul Guard, he still would have gone and talked to Val at some point and made him think, oh, I could sit there and help Hina by doing this. It still would have happened at some point.
Hard to find a prettier view than the ocean. Calming, too. Feels like your heart naturally matches the rhythm of the waves. I'd find Morley out here when I first took him in. He wasn't used to city life, but he liked the sea.
He did, huh?
Back then, Morley felt responsible for the fall of Etern. So much guilt for such a small boy. You probably see what I'm trying to get at here. When it got really bad, I would give Morley things to do. Odd jobs, errands, you name it. Whether it was helping with some of the younger children or traveling with me to distant markets, I put him to work. Even introduced him to Milpa. Anything to give him a sense of community. I wanted Morley to learn more about himself and find a path of his own. It won't be easy, but you can't let this terrible accident close off your emotions. Sure, you could try to forget all about Hina, your powers, and the part you played in this tragedy, but it would solve nothing. You need to find the courage to face what happened, to face what's in your own heart.
My heart?
That's why fighting prowess is only a small part of what you need to become a soul guard. What matters most is your heart. And the will to carry on, for the sake of a bright future.
Although, it's not my place to force Mew into a mission Mew can't stomach anymore. I suppose if Muir out of commission, then the alms will just have to find their own way. By themselves, all on their lonesome. Of course, the road to the Mana Tree is full of monsters and inhospitable terrain, so a soul guard would be useful. But Morley and the others can hold their own against all those ferocious enemies. Probably.
Probably? What are you talking about?
Karina?
This pilgrimage is doomed from the start without our soul guard. So Hina's core stone was stolen. So what? We're just gonna have to steal it back. Without you and Hina's help, I never would have gotten this far in the first place. I won't abandon you both now.
Don't forget, you're not just our soul guard, Val. You're our friend and companion. This isn't a journey you have to complete alone. We're in this together.
Precisely. I would wish for none other than you to bid us a fond farewell at the end of our arduous adventure. Please, find it within yourself to continue this campaign with the rest of us.
Thank you. All of you.
I say we go kick Orin's butt, take back the cornerstone, and see if there's a way to reverse it.
I shouldn't be asking any favors. But... Orin has Hina's core stone. And I want to get it back. Will you help me? Before we set out, Hina and I decided that if Orin's plan was a bust, we'd like to see this pilgrimage through to the end. It may only be a small piece of her. But I want to bring Hina's core stone to the Mana Tree in her stead.
An entity's core stone is its elementary essence. If we convey Hina's to the Mana Tree, we may stave off greater tragedy.
You're forgetting that we have no idea where Orin's gone. He could be anywhere in the world by now.
No,
he said something about an Elusia Isle, I think.
Didn't you say Elusia Isle? Perhaps luck is on our side today. Elusia is the self-same island where the mana tree grows. You're already on your way.
As I recall, first we must scale the Dead Cliffs. I have visited the Vigilant Beast Watch who guard the bluff. It was terrifyingly tall.
Climb the cliffs? Don't be silly. You can use the Jack Seed, just like all the other alms. This special seed can swiftly grow a huge vine, big enough to scale the cliff. It saved the convoys a lot of time and effort on previous pilgrimages.
Then what are we standing around here for?
There's a spider.
Let's go find that low-life Orin and get Hina's core stone back.
The sooner we recover her core stone, the sooner we can continue our campaign to the Mana Tree and prevent any potential disasters.
What about the alms of light and darkness?
None have been named yet, but when they are, I'll send word that they are awaited here in the capital. You can come back and fetch them.
Once we're done in Elusia, we'll make sure to come back. It's not that far. As long as I've got Hina's core stone, I can fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard and safely escort all the alms to the Mana Tree. Looks like we're headed to Elusia Isle. Hina, I'll try my best.
I'm certain that Hina wasn't the only alm sent on this pilgrimage with misgivings in their heart. The burden is heavy, to be sure. Now it's up to Val and the others to shoulder that burden and carry on. If only there was something else to ease their load. Wait!
What is it, Father?
My 9 lives flashed before my eyes. I almost sent Mew all on your way without a proper introduction to my Emporium. Your trip will only get tougher from here on out. Make sure you're good and ready before you leave.
Okay. Okay, so he's got the item exchange.
Welcome.
Okay, so that's what the nickel. So that's what the coins are for. Oh, okay, so I can get some other ones.
Please come again. Welcome. What can I get for you? Are these wares? Thank you. Please come again.
Alright, time to head to...
Elusia Isle is still a long way off. I should take stock of my item and gear situation. I can't fail in my Soul Guard duty. Not again.
I had a side quest. What was the side quest? I actually have no idea what it was. Alrighty.
Babu, da baba do bum. Dada, guguda.
I have no idea what they still say.
Welcome. What will it be? Thank you for coming.
Time to get on the road again.
Okay, everyone. I guess the Dead Cliffs are our first stop.
Correct. From Illistana, we must go by way of Arvet's pasture. We should see the cliffs once we cross Dura Gorge. The Beast Watch keeps an eye on the area around the cliffs. Without their protection, the one route to the Mana Tree could be overrun.
The Watch is all beast folk like you, right, Morley?
In the same way that the Soul Guard always hails from Tiania, the greatest warriors of Aetern are chosen for the Beast Watch ranks.
The whole world has their parts to play in the rejuvenation of mana. Now it's time for us to play ours.
Well then, lead the way, Mr. Soul Guard.
Arvet's pasture supplies food to the whole world. Its vast, lush fields are abundantly fertile. Though peaceful now, in the past people fought over this very land.
Arvet's war, right? I remember Hina reading historical accounts, and...
Hina was quite the ravenous reader, was she not?
It's gonna be a while before that wound is semi-closed.
Just fields and farms as far as the eye can see, huh?
A familiar sight. It reminds me of Milpa's ranch.
Imagine having to plow this whole pasture.
The caretakers here rely on the capital and the blessings of the spirits to cultivate their crops.
Let's plan our next move.
Taking this fight with us was foolish.
The only sad thing is, Hina was always constantly like using healing magic, and we don't have her now for that.
Orin turned out to be the king of jerks. I had wanted to thank him for his help in Rada, but after Hina, well, he better hope we never cross paths again, or his face will have an unfortunate collision with my feet. Okay, who's next?
Orin's head.
So when exactly did that Arvet's pasture war happen?
Historical volumes have been somewhat vague, but it was before the establishment of Illistana.
Hard to imagine fighting over such a bountiful meadow. Greed is a scary thing.
I have to fulfill my duty as the soldier. Self-hit boomerang!
Tell eat punks like you for breakfast.
Taking this?
I mean, I could sit there and get healing magic. I've technically got it. I have the ability to put healing magic in to get a heal spell.
Was Orin an acquaintance of yours? An ally of old, perhaps?
Val and Hina met him after they set out from Tiania. What I was able to glean was not emergent.
Orin took advantage of him. He's a coward and a cheat. That's one. Don't let it get away.
Buckle up.
Hit next!
Consider yourself lucky I didn't go all out.
Let me see. Nice!
Watch yourselves, everyone.
Don't let it get away.
Seems right fighting pumpkins right now. Oh, cool. I got their core too.
You're mine! Come at me! One more. Come at me!
What? Over already?
Yes! Found you, little cactus.
Well, little buddy's stuck. Yep, I found you. Now, okay, bye. More of his diary pages.
Taking this?
I missed the stamp card.
Yes!
The stamp card at least made sense.
This is kind of exciting. Nice! Yes!
There we go. Had to make sure I was... Of course, there's the fire thing, and I don't have the elemental weapon for fire. Ow!
I can't handle another fight right now.
Feels a lot less fun to be around when he's mopey. But I don't know what to say either.
My suggestion is to allow him some space.
He's trying, but it takes time to get your thoughts in order after such loss. Respond when he initiates conversation, and just be there for him.
Grizzly!
Honestly, that's very true.
Karina taking over.
Time to get to work.
I'll carry on from...
Sorry, my party is bugging me.
Here? Grizzly!
And the reason I can't do that when I don't have Dryad.
Got some syrup.
I must acquire an antidote.
You're mine! Not so fast! I think we can use the vessel!
Let's keep moving.